Mastery, as differentiated from mystery. Mystery is more like the question. Mastery is the answer. When you go through all the questions and you face the unknown, you eventually come to the result, and that's the mastery. Mastery of life, the mind, the thoughts, the actions that you take, your experience. Why do I film the video here? I don't know. This is just where I ended up when I had the thoughts. I was in the library reading a few books. Deep religious books. Mystical. And yet intellectual. It set me on this whole course of question again. See, I have certain beliefs about myself and why I created Kaiboa, why I started to release the information to the public. And right now it's just a handful of people scattered across the globe. Yet, everything starts small. Every major event in history starts out that way. And I know full well that it will spread. It's only been a year. You see, when the channel was created and when I started posting videos, it was just about exactly a year ago. I started in Israel. I was in Tel Aviv, and I went to Jerusalem, then I went to the Galilee, the Sea of Galilee, which is now called Lake Kinneret. And I went to the shores of the Mediterranean. And this is where I first started talking about Kaiboa. But it's not just about Kaiboa, it's about me. And as all of you will see, it does come down to me. I mean, you say me. Say me. Think about yourself. It's about me, me, me. Your individuality. Because if you don't know yourself, you can't give yourself to the group. You can't serve the purpose of the plan. And it's a divine plan. What else would we be involved with? Would we be involved with a small plan? A questionable plan? A corporate plan? No, we would be involved with the one all-encompassing plan, the plan that has to be. That's the way you think of it. But, you know, just for the sake of reason and all the other people, just call it a plan. And because you have a plan, you have to know yourself. Who are you? We don't need a bunch of blind followers. That's for the organized religions. Those entities which are dying, which are fading out. They're going extinct like the dinosaurs. No, we are bringing a new wave of network. And then how can I say to myself, I'm involved with this new movement, this new age, this Aquarian age? How can I say that I'm involved with that? Who am I? Well, going back to these beliefs that I have about myself. And yet I know these beliefs will be questioned. I question them. I question them all my life. And yet they won't go away. Does that mean I'm schizophrenic or bipolar? You know, actually the people that take on those labels, that accept them, and say, yes, I am, can you medicate me now? Those are the kind of people that say, yes, they are bipolar. Yes, they are schizophrenic. Yes, they are paranoid delusional.
I'm responsible for myself.
As for myself,
I'm the one with the attitude.
I am who am I
a free man blazing
that can't be proven?
red hot flame
I
through the
start
night
with
of
what
ignorance.
I know
what it is.
What is
And then I have my little
What can't be
ideas
done.
about myself. Well, who am I
That's
to
what I
believe
mastered.
these things that can't be proven?
Wait, I start with
I'm
what
going into middle
I
age
know.
right now.
What is proven? What can't be done?
But I'm healthy.
That's
Relative.
what I mastered. You know, above the average, certainly, and even possibly
I'm going into middle age.
above the majority, the vast majority, 99% of who I see around me.
above the average.
Going into middle age.
And even
I've got 4 children. I have a lot to be thankful for. Now this doesn't have to be a belief. The proof is in the pudding. I'm healthy. I climb trees. You see my videos. I run. I bike. I go up rock cliffs. I'm not afraid of anything physical. The devil came up to me like a dragon with his big mouth, about to swallow me, devour me whole and bring me down to hell. I wouldn't fear, because that's not God. I only fear God. God is the one who put me here. That's mastery. Once you put that in its proper position, you will never fear anything else. You would never fear what anybody else believes about you. Now there's the point that I was trying to make. What I believe about myself has been analyzed, has been churned, has been developed over decades. And I'm to the point where I almost really understand it, and I really accept it. I am that. That is my mastery, so I can become the master. And what everybody else says, first of all, they don't care. They never thought about it. Thought about it for a few minutes or a few days. And they pass judgment. That's what they believe about me? Doesn't matter. It doesn't faze me, and it never did. That's why I've got attitude, style, and always will. If you look at my older vlogs, I was telling you that. I was telling you, you got to be that way when you get into YouTubia. Because you're putting yourself out there. You're saying, this is me, this is what I believe about things, about myself. But wait, if you get feedback, if you get criticism, if you get negative comments from haters, or even your friends who turn against you, who betray you, and then you're going to go crawl under a rock and no, you should have never come out because you weren't sure of yourself. That's mastery. That is what it is. Now, all these folks out there who are partners, who are the big wig channels, they watch me too. They've all seen my videos. And I appreciate them. That's why I created that Hall of Fame of YouTubia, the pantheon of YouTubia. Because I appreciated those people. Even though they were superficial, even though they were physically oriented in the culture, they were not spiritual, they didn't care about that, but yet they exemplified something that people relate to, like color and form and beauty and popularity and logic and sensibility of our age, of our day and age, of our technological, scientific, arrogant era. These people represent that. These people represent talk, sports, fashion, humor, intellect. These people represent that. All of the great figures of this internet revolution in Utopia. All these people, I'm not going to name any names. I don't agree with them every time on their points, and they know that. But yet I'm the one who sees them for what they are and who appreciates them. Because number one, they have to know themselves. Number two, they believe in something about themselves. Number three, they present that, and they're consistent about expressing, about putting themselves out there. Now, who is the greatest of the great? Who will lead us and inspire us? Who will eventually turn around and be the real and true members of Utopia that evolve into Kaiboa? Who are they? I'm not going to say, but you know who you are. Keep up the faith, and you too will learn the mastery that you've been seeking. Become the master of yourself.